Hi everyone. Today I'd like to talk about signs. We are given signs every moment of every day in our life. It's what allows us to make good choices in life. And I'm always amazed when I give readings and family members will come through and say, I put signs in front of you. And the person living here in this world says, but I didn't see them. That's because they're not paying attention. And by paying attention, I mean being in tune with their own selves. When you get a gut instinct, when you get a thought through your mind, you need to stop and pay attention to that, because that's the smallest sense of a sign. Because what happens is, if you don't pay attention to the small signs, the signs get bigger and bigger and bigger until they literally knock you over. You could walk into a wall. You could bang your toe and break it. You could fall and break your leg. You could slip and slide down some stairs. You could be in a car accident. You could have a heart attack. The signs get bigger and bigger and bigger. So when you have the little signs, if you're connected to yourself, if you take the time to listen to your own inner voice, you cannot have the severe reaction. It always saddens me when I hear about someone in a car accident, because it's like, ooh, stop, pay attention. What's going on in your life? What are you doing that you shouldn't be doing, or what are you not doing that you should be doing? Sometimes people get so wrapped up into their day-to-day lives that they forget to stop and dream. They forget to stop and look at how big the world is and how much of a difference they can make in it. Just in their own little world, with their family and their friends. So the next time something big happens to you like that, please know that you were given many, many, many signs before then. Probably for months, maybe even years before that tragic event happens. For example, a heart attack. Someone who has a heart attack, yes, okay, maybe they had a poor diet and they weren't paying attention to their diet. But there are other things in your life that causes these things to happen. For example, layoffs. I love this. Layoffs. They are the biggest, pardon my French, kick in the ass you could ever imagine God giving you. It's God saying, wake up, pay attention. You weren't supposed to be doing this, or you weren't supposed to be doing this here, and you knew it, and yet you waited. You waited until you were kicked out the door instead of doing something beforehand. So now you're going to suffer a little longer. Now you're in this group with hundreds of people who got laid off looking for the same job, when you could have been looking for it months before. So signs are huge in our life, and our family members are always putting signs in front of us. And you can ask for a sign. If you think somebody just tried to show you a sign and you didn't get it, but you're aware enough to know that maybe somebody's trying to show you something, ask. Ask God to show you another sign. Because when you walk into the corner of the wall or you walk into the door frame, you'll know God's saying, yes, that was the sign I was trying to show you. Or ask them to put something in front of you. Ask them for a way to better recognize a sign. Maybe you didn't understand the sign they showed, but you understood that you were being given a sign. I get this many times. I'll get this gut instinct to do something. I'm like, why am I supposed to do that? And sometimes, we all do this, I second guess myself. I'm like, am I sure I want to do that? Is that going to get me in where I need to be? Instead of just believing that God knows better than I do. He knows better. He's the one that already knows what my life is supposed to be and where I'm heading. And He's trying to get me there. And here I'm being the stubborn person going, oh, wait, maybe I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I don't want to be going there. Well, what do I know? He knows, because He sees where it will take me. And sometimes you just have to believe. Believe in a better life. Believe in a better world. Believe in a better tomorrow. So the next time you get hit with a sign, stop, pay attention, look around, examine your life. Say, where do I need to meet the changes? What's going on in my world that I need to fix? and then fix them. And it's not as difficult as you might imagine. Don't let fear stop you from doing anything. Fear is a man-made word. It's a man-made emotion. You were not born with fear. You learned it. You can just as easily unlearn it. So I think that's it for today. I think we'll have a lot more to discuss tomorrow. And that's all. Thanks for joining me. Ciao.